Hello everyone, welcome to the class number 17 of the Map Insight series. My name is Pooja Dwivedi. Welcome to this class, those of you who are new to this channel. I will just run you through how we move on with these classes. Those important places that are in the news since the past few days, especially 1 week, I collect them, formulate questions that could be asked in your prelims question, and thereafter explanation is given with the help of maps. These are the many places that have been in the news. That is why we are going to talk about it. Do not worry about notes because I provide the notes through my Telegram channel that is by the name of Pooja Dwivedi UPSC. If you have any queries, you can talk to me on my Instagram and follow me on my thread. So this is a practice question that I gave to you the last time. Many of you have answered it correctly. And by the end of this class, I will also announce your names. So we have to match the place and the location. Place as in where it is and location in which country it is found. Ghaidah, Egypt, Salalah, Saudi Arabia, Socotra, Yemen. So what do we have to see? How many of the places given above pair is or are correctly matched? If we talk about Ghaidah is situated in Yemen. And also if we talk about Salalah, it is situated in Oman, as you can see over here. Here is Socotra. Socotra is an island in the Arabian Sea and it belongs to Yemen. Alright. Why did I ask you this question? Because of the cyclone Tej. It formed a way here. That is why. Okay. So that makes the first pair to be incorrect because Ghaidah is in Yemen. Salalah is in Oman. Socotra is of Yemen's only. So one only will be the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Hurricane Otis was in the news recently. It was one of the most powerful storms to hit it. Which of the following countries did Hurricane Otis strike? Argentina, Peru, then Canada and Mexico. Otis is actually a category 5 hurricane and it has hit or impacted Mexico, especially if we talk about the Acapulco region. Okay, this is Acapulco. And this has claimed the lives of many people. That is why it is important for us to know about it. So the correct answer is option D, that is Mexico. Moving on to the next one, consider the following pair strait and the location which they are found. Bab el Mandeb between Yemen and Eritrea, Sunda, Australia and Papua New Guinea, and the Strait of Malacca between Malaysia and Indonesia. How many of the pairs given above is or are correctly matched? See, Bab el Mandeb lies between Yemen and Djibouti as well as Eritrea. That makes the first pair to be correct. It's Yemen and Eritrea and Djibouti is also there. The first is correct. Then we have Sunda. Sunda Strait lies between the islands of Sumatra and Java of Indonesia. So that makes the second pair to be incorrect. Then we have the Strait of Malacca. Malacca Strait, a very important strait through which lots of trade happen. And because of this place being one of the prominent places for trade, this is also known as a choke point. That means if this area is blocked, then trade can get hampered. That is why China calls it the Malacca Dilemma. And that is why China is finding other routes so that it can explore other options. In case of any war occurs, China can let go of its Malacca Dilemma. And it lies between Malaysia and Indonesia, the Strait of Malacca. Alright, so that makes the first pair to be correct. Second is incorrect. Third is correct. Two only will be the correct answer. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statements. Beersheba is to the north of the Dead Sea. Tel Aviv is to the north of the Gaza Strip. And the Gaza Strip borders the Mediterranean Sea and Egypt. So what do we have to see? How many of the statements given above is or are correct? Israel is so much in the news. The Gaza Strip is so much in the news. Cities of Israel have been in the news since the past 10-20 days. So that is why it is important for us to know about it. Alright, so let us see. First we talk about Beersheba. It is to the north of the Dead Sea? No, it is to the west of the Dead Sea. So that makes the first statement to be incorrect. You must know in detail about this region. Tel Aviv is to the north of the Gaza Strip. Actually, yes, here is the Gaza Strip. That borders Israel, Mediterranean Sea, and through the Sinai Peninsula, Egypt. There is one crossing that is controlled by Egypt that gives a way to the Gaza Strip. That is the Rafah crossing. I hope you remember that as well. So yes, if we talk about Tel Aviv lies to the north of Gaza and Gaza Strip shares a border with the Mediterranean Sea, Israel, and of course Egypt. So first is incorrect, second is correct, third is incorrect because here it is written Mediterranean Sea in Egypt but not Israel. So one only will be the correct answer, that is the second one. Moving on to the next one, consider the following. Scarborough Shoal, James Shoal, Paracel Islands, Spratly Islands. So how many of the above mentioned islands are claimed by China as a part of the 9-line map? The 9-line map is a map through which China claims almost the entire South China Sea. And it is made up of 9 dashes in a U shape. That is why the 9-line map. It extends from the Hainan region and as you can see goes till Taiwan. Many important islands are inside the 9-line map of China. For example, the Paracel Islands, Spratly Islands, then James Shoal as well, Scarborough Shoal, here is the Gulf of Tonkin. Alright, so all of them are actually inside the 9-line map. All 4 will be the correct answer. We know that China and Philippines are feuding over the possession of certain islands there. And there are many islands that are claimed by different countries that are littoral of the South China Sea. Moving on, the Lithium Triangle, often seen in the news, comprises of the countries of Peru, Bolivia, Brazil, Chile, Bolivia, Peru, Argentina, Peru, Chile, and Bolivia, Chile, Argentina. This region consists of deposits of lithium. That is why Lithium Triangle. And it is a triangle between Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile. In Chile, we also have the Atacama Desert. So Bolivia, Argentina, and Chile. India has invested a lot through NGC Videsh so that it can get lithium for many purposes, specifically in the era of digitization. Moving on, location and the state. Kalamassery, Tamil Nadu, Kumrahar, Bihar, Tarn Punjab. How many of the pairs given above is or are correct? See, Kalamassery, we know that it is in Kerala. Recently, we found out about a blast, of course, and that blast was conducted during the prayers of Jehovah's Witnesses. I have completely made you understand who are Jehovah's Witnesses and why they are so easily targeted generally. So that is available on StudyIQ IAS English. You can watch that. Kalamassery is actually in Kerala. Kumrahar, the site of Patliputra, basically. The 80-pillared hall is in Bihar and Tarn is in Punjab. Certain drones of Chinese origin have been found in Tarn. So that makes the first statement, the first pair to be incorrect, second and third are correct, 2 only will be the correct answer. Here is Kumrahar region, then we have Tarn and then we have Kalamassery region. The Sakteng sanctuary borders which of the following states of India? Assam, Arunachal Pradesh, Mizoram and Nagaland. So let's see what is actually the issue. The Sakteng Wildlife Sanctuary is in East Bhutan and it borders Arunachal Pradesh. The thing is that right now Bhutan and China are conducting talks. It has conducted the 25th round of boundary talks. Bhutan has conducted the 25th round of boundary talks with China. And they have been conducting it since 1984. In order to settle the disputes, boundary dispute that China has with Bhutan, China claims Doklam, China claims Sakteng and certain north-central parts of Bhutan. And according to our deal, Bhutan has been given an option by China that if you want to, then you can give us Doklam and take away Sakteng. So it is kind of a swap deal, which is actually causing a lot of issue for India because Doklam is situated at a tri-junction. Do you remember the Doklam standoff of 2017? It is for that only. So Sakteng is actually bordering Arunachal Pradesh. B is the correct answer. Moving on. From north to south, arrange the following in the correct order. Park Strait, Park Bay, Gulf of Mannar. Choose the correct answer using the following codes. Recently, Tamil Nadu's Chief Minister has asked the Prime Minister to intervene in a manner in which certain fishermen have been taken into custody by Sri Lanka. That is why this question has been asked. As you see, here is Sri Lanka. Then we have Park Strait. First, from north to south, we have to go. Then here we have the Park Bay. And finally, we have the Gulf of Mannar. Between Park Bay and Gulf of Mannar, we have the Adams Bridge as well. So Park Strait, Park Bay and Gulf of Mannar. Park Strait, Park Bay, Gulf 1, 2, 3 will be the correct answer, option B. Moving on. Lebanon shares a border with Israel and Syria. Syria and Iraq, Iran and Iraq, and Israel and Egypt. You have to tell me about it in the comment segment. Let me take the names of those students who have answered the last question correctly so that I can ask you this as I can pronounce your names for this as well. So A was the correct answer. Priyadarshan, Padmashri, Komal, Abir, Shubhendu, Pronab, Simran, Manoj, Sanjeev, Prince, Aman, Anusha, Mansi, Rishabh, Anshu, Anshika, and Abhishek. You all have answered that correctly. Answer this one as well. Thank you so much for watching.